Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm so excited to be here with another video. So I am gonna try to make this maybe a weekly thing. I have Odie here with me, and we had a good weekend of sales once again. We've been having a couple good weekends of sales right in a row. Hopefully that trend continues and we come away with 400 sale day, 500 sale days every weekend. That is really helping our growth for sure. So I have quite a few pieces to share with you guys of things that we've been selling over the weekend. I sold 5 pieces on Saturday, 5 pieces on Sunday, and I think I sold 2 pieces on Friday that I already sent out. I'll share those with you guys. And then Jeremy sold, I think, 2 or 3, maybe 5 pieces in total over the course of the weekend. So I'm sending out 15 different packages today, and then I also already sent out a couple packages that I sold on Friday. I was able to get those out right away. Otis just got a haircut. I cut his hair myself, but he was so mad at it. He had to go really short with his hair, so he's not as fluffy as normal. I'm going to run you guys through every single piece that we sold. I'm going to tell you guys how much we paid for it, if I can remember. I'm also going to tell you how much it sold for and what our profit was on each piece. So I love these videos. If you guys like these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. But let's jump into what sold over the weekend. So I've got all of my packaging materials here. I've got my boxes. I've got all of the different shipping labels as well. So I'm going to take you guys through what sold, and then I'm going to package them up, and then we're going to take them to the post office together. Odie, you are so cute. So the first piece that I sold was this Penn State little hoodie sweatshirt. It's new with tags. I found this in the bins. This is size extra large, so I paid probably $2 for this piece. And usually for a piece like that, we would sell it between like $20 to $35. On this one, apparently I accepted an offer for $14, which is a lot lower than I usually would accept for something like this. But you know what? We made $11.05 on this piece. And that was probably our lowest, it's one of our lowest sales of the weekend, but it was still $10 in profit basically, so not too shabby. And then this next piece that I sold is this leaf little long cardigan sweater. And this is kind of like a cardigan jacket, and it's in this really nice brown color. I found this recently in a bins that I hate going to. I've sold 2 things now from that same bin strip for a good amount of money. I think I spent like $20 there, and I sold this particular piece for $30. So after the fees and everything are taken out from Poshmark, I made $24, and since I bought that in the bins, that's about $22, $23 of profit. And I sold also mermaid like sequin boots from there for like $50 or $60. So I definitely came out ahead on that trip already. I still have more pieces from that trip to sell. So that one I sold for $30. We're going to package that one up. These next 2 pieces that I sold were actually sold in a bundle. And I have been kind of avoiding picking up Polo Ralph Lauren in the bins lately unless it's like a really super cool graphic kind of thing. I've been just kind of avoiding picking up like a regular old quarter zip. But what I've been finding is they actually, since we have come back around to fall and winter, like they're selling for me again, which is really good, especially if I find them in the bins. Like if you guys find these in the bins, I would suggest picking them up for sure. I have this little navy blue one with a quarter button down, just with buttons. Little nice buttons there. It's a green little Polo Ralph Lauren. And the other piece in the bundle was another quarter zip by Polo Ralph Lauren in a gray. So these are both, I think, in a size large. I think this one might be an extra large. Yeah, so a large and an extra large. So bigger sizes do better for me for Polo Ralph Lauren for sure, because they're popular amongst women and men. But for both those pieces, I bundled them. I think they were both listed at $35 originally, so she bundled it. It should have been $70, and then I offered her $50 for bundling. And she accepted the offer, so those are going out. That was a $50 sale, and then after Poshmark fees and all that jazz, we made $38.50, and since I got both of those in the bins, that's only about $2 to $3 I'm in there for, so I made $35 on sending both of those pieces out today, which is not too shabby, especially for a brand that I sometimes don't even pick up when I see it in the bins. So that one definitely changed my mind a little bit on Polo Ralph Lauren. I know it's a really nice brand. I just felt like I wasn't selling it, but now that the seasons have changed, I would suggest picking it up again. Now, this next piece I sold I sold this after putting it up only for 1 day, and this is one of the things that I was most hesitant about buying at the Plato's Closet 90% off sale. That was a good video. I got 40 different items for $50 because everything was so freaking cheap. I think I bought this for maybe $1 or so, and this is the piece I was most like wary about, but I listed this and I had so much interest. I got like 5 or 10 likes or something like in the first hour, and then somebody offered me $17 for this, so I made $13.60. So I probably made about $12 to $13 of profit. But for this piece, it's so soft. It is really cute. It photographed really well, and it sold really, really fast. So this, making about, what, $12 on this, $13, that already pays for a fourth of my haul that day, and I still have 39 more pieces to sell. So we're doing good on making some profit there. This is another piece I bought from the Pluto's Closet. I think I bought this on their 70% off sale, so I think I still spent like maybe $10 on this, but it is a really nice Patagonia vest. And Jeremy actually sold this one on his Poshmark. He got an offer for $40, and then he countered $45 and they accepted. So for $45, we paid what, like maybe $10 if we're looking at it as a one piece buy. And if I calculate how much we spent on all the pieces and then divide it out, then I bought it for like $5. But we made $34.50. So at least $25 of profit on this. And that's also something that was only up for a short amount of time. I just bought those pieces like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we just got listed not very long ago. So that one was also a good sale. And then this next piece is another sports apparel item, and Jeremy is working hard on making a sports apparel list for you guys. I know I've had some interest from different people not knowing what sports team things are good things to pick up. Now, if I find a vintage crew neck from any sports team, I usually will pick it up, especially if it's in the bins. This one is really cool. This one has like these really cool purple and black stripes on the shoulders. We had a lot of interest in this sweatshirt. This is from the NFL, and that's another helpful thing to look for. If you are a lady like me who doesn't know things about sports as much, it's better to find things that are from the actual NFL brand or the actual NHL brand than it is from like little like small businesses that are just putting things on like a normal tee, you know? It's better to have it from the brand. This is a size large, Baltimore Ravens. Super cool. I can find a lot of stuff like that near me for a pretty good price. And for that one, I found that in the bins for like $1, and I sold it for $25. We made $20 in profit, so about $19 after our cost of goods. But that is still a really good sale. And as you guys can see, the totals are adding up. We're making a lot of profit. We also didn't spend very much to get most of these pieces. I got almost all of these from the bins, which is $1.49 per pound. So a super economical way to source my goods. And then this next piece we bought at a Goodwill. I bought this in a Goodwill in a recent video actually. Jeremy found this. I'm so proud of him. It is a Versace t-shirt. It is super cool, and I did a lot of looking up, a lot of research on it for sure, and I listed it at $100. Somebody offered me I think like $40 or $50 or something like that, and I countered $65 because we did get it at Goodwill. I spent $5 I think on that, and they bought it for $65, and we made $52 of profit, so about $45, a little bit over $47 maybe, after all was said and done. So good profit margin on that piece too. That was almost $50, and this is the Goodwill that's literally like down the street from my house. So I didn't spend very much time getting that. Jeremy found it, and we made almost $50 from just picking something up like that. Now this is a piece I'm happy to see go because it is so big. I need to stop picking up so many coats. Actually, you know what? We're buying a house. We're gonna have so much room. I can pick up coats again. I have this giant puffer coat from Calvin Klein. It's in a size extra large. I picked this up in the bins. I'm gonna have to send this in a really big box. I picked that up in the bins, and it has buttons and a zipper down the front. I picked it up originally. I think I was gonna try it out for myself, but I didn't like how it looked on me. So I got that, and I got it in the bin. So it's not very heavy. It's just like large. It's got a lot of air in there. So I probably paid $2 for it maybe, and I sold it for $32. So after the fees and all that jazz, it was $24.10 of profit. So subtracting our cost of goods, probably about $22 of profit on the coat. But again, that's like a $20 bill just sitting in the bins. Why wouldn't you pick up that $20 bill, you know? As long as it's worth your time, I definitely suggest picking up puffer coats. They do sell really well for me, and I've been selling them like crazy now that we're heading into fall. I hope fall comes soon, guys. I do not like summer. That's a hot take. Y'all, I do not like being hot and sweaty. It's just not my jam. Odie, are you sitting directly behind me, dog? Oh, you're so cute. Now, this next piece is something that has been sitting for a long time in my closet. This is from Jeremy and I's very first bins trip that he went with me on. This we got on our honeymoon. We went thrifting on our honeymoon. It's the first time really that Jeremy's really done a lot of thrifting. Jeremy did not thrift before meeting me, and now he's addicted to, but it is this really pretty Ann Taylor blouse. It is so nice. It has this really nice texture to it and these little ruffles. This is size extra large, and it is gorgeous, and it finally sold. I think honestly I just didn't sell it because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started on Poshmark, but that's a really pretty blouse. Like, if I would have bought it now, I think it would have sold a lot quicker, but I sold it for $22, and so after Poshmark's fees, I made $16.10, and I got that in the bins, so probably about $15 of profit on that. I enjoy picking up Ann Taylor pieces, especially from the bin. They usually sell quickly for me. I don't know, maybe it's because this piece was just plain white that it sat for a long time. I probably would still pick it up again though. $15, and this is so little, it didn't take up too much room in my inventory, so I grabbed that. I think that's totally fine. It sold eventually, so that's good. Then this next piece that I sold is this New with Tags Buffalo Bills NFL t-shirt. I picked this up in the bins as well, I'm pretty sure, so I probably paid less than $1 for that. This is in a size medium. I know nothing about the Buffalo Bills, honestly. I just saw that it was NFL, I saw that it was New with Tags, so I bought it, and I bought it for maybe 50 cents or so. And I sold that on my Poshmark, which is usually we sell the men's stuff like that on Jeremy's Poshmark, but I sold that for 20 bucks. That was an easy flip. I made $14.50 in profit, so after taking off the 50 cents that I paid for it, about $14 in profit, and that was a super easy flip. I got this, like, I think in the bin strip, my last bin strip. I just didn't show you because it's kind of like, I don't know, not super cute. So I got that, and it sold within a couple weeks for $14 of profit. So that will pay for us to go out to dinner somewhere, maybe just at Chipotle. And now for the pieces that I sold on Friday. Obviously, I already sent these out, but I wanted to show you guys anyway. This first piece I sold is a pair of Coach loafers. We also bought these on our honeymoon. Thankfully, some pieces that we thrifted, like, what, a year ago now, are finally selling. These Coach loafers sat for a long time. They were a size 7.5, but they sold for $22, so they offered me that, and I was like, praise God, yes, I'll get rid of them. And I made $16.10 on those. Honestly, it's been so long, I have no idea how much I paid for those. I'm just going to count that as profit at this point. And then the second thing that sold is something I picked up more recently from the bins, and it was this really cool vintage embroidered cat sweater, and it was a cat crew neck, and I sold it for $25 and made $18.50. Since I picked up in the bins, I probably made about $18 of profit on that. So again, those were good sales that we sent out. Jeremy didn't sell anything on Friday, so we don't have anything to share from his. Also, I'm working on finding 2 more pieces right now. I just wanted to start filming. I wanted to talk to you guys, so I didn't go and dig too much for them while I was talking to you guys. But this piece, I took some quick pictures of it because one of you guys liked it and wanted to buy it. And then the person that liked it didn't end up purchasing it, which is totally fine. And somebody else bought it. So somebody offered me $30 for this vintage Walt Disney World t-shirt. And it has this really cute embroidered, like, rainbow Disney on it. I think it's adorable. So they offered me $30 and I accepted that. I got this at a Goodwill, the same one I got a Good American pair of jeans at. I think I got this for $2 and I made $22.50. So I made $20.50 at the end of the day on that piece. So that was a good pickup. And then Jeremy sold this Simply Southern t-shirt. I picked this up in the bins for probably like 50 cents, and Jeremy sold it for $12. I mean, that was definitely an offer. We don't have anything listed at that kind of number. But for $12, we made $9.05, and I probably paid 50 cents to $1 for it. So about $8 to $8.50 for that piece, and that's a smaller sale, but I mean, I still made profit on it, so I'm not mad at that. And then Jeremy also sold this hat that we actually have back home in Indiana at my mother-in-law's house. We didn't have room in our cars to bring everything back with us, so she's been sending out some hats for us. So we sold this hat for $12 and made $9.05 on it, and that's another thing that I got in the bins. So I made probably about $8.50 off of that hat. And then I have 2 more pieces here with me physically in person. One is this beautiful Maeve Anthropologie blouse top with these cutouts on it. So pretty. I thrifted this at a Goodwill near me, and somebody offered Jeremy $25 for it, so we made $18.50 from that. I think I bought it for $5, so we made $13 on that piece. And then this last piece I'm super excited about because when I was looking for this piece, I actually found this one that I thought it was. So this is the piece that sold. It is a burgundy turtleneck from J. Crew. It's their newer label. It's the one that is in cursive, which I would highly suggest picking up if you see this. If it's a good piece, the cursive logo is the one I would look for. But this is a size small. This is this burgundy turtleneck. Super nice, and it's made out of wool and alpaca. It's a blend. Now, this one is also a burgundy sweater, but instead of it being a turtleneck, it is more of like a crew, and it's the same size. It's a small, but I think this might be a men's. This looks like a men's to me, but this is the same color, and it's also in a small. But this is also alpaca and wool. So I'm excited to get that one listed because this one that just sold, I listed it at $50 because of the alpaca and wool blend. That's a really nice fabric combination. And somebody offered me $40. And so I sold that for $40. I got that in the bins. I got them both in the bins. And this one, $40 after all the fees. I made $32 on that. So almost probably about $30, maybe a little bit more in profit. So hopefully we can sell that one for just the same. That's a good turnaround for me, especially I have not had that listed very long. I just listed that this week. So that's a great sale. Super happy to get those things moving for sure. So now I'm going to go through and package up all the things that I can find, try to look for the things that I couldn't find, and then I'll take you guys with me to take these things to the post office, and then I need to run some errands afterwards. So let's get moving on with our day. I've been going to the post office lately at literally like 4:55 and it closes at 5, and I don't want to do that to the workers anymore, so I'm going to try to get ahead of it and get these things done out before they close. Buddy, this is not good timing. You're gonna have to move. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Scoot over, buddy. So real quick, I want to talk about our total sales versus our profit and all that. So up here, you're going to see this is how much we made in sales over the weekend. I think it was a little over $400. And then this is our cost of goods, how much we spent on everything that we sold. And then this is our net profit, or what we actually made after all of our cost of goods. So as you can see, it was a good weekend for us. I just finished packaging up everything to send to the post office. So let's go do that now. Thank you. You too. So I just dropped everything off, and now I'm gonna go run some errands, go get some groceries, and do some other things. So I'm gonna end right here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye. Happy sales, guys.